After creating a video on Apache Guacamole, I got so many comments and a lot of people who interested to see the video. So after that, I have decided to create a new video on how to install Apache Guacamole on Ubuntu 20. So I have prepared some documentation regarding this. First of all, let me explain what is actually Apache Guacamole. Apache Guacamole is an open source web application that enables users to access their remote desktop or applications from anywhere with internet connection. It provides this access through web browser without requiring any special softwares or plugins. So like you can access any Windows via Chrome and SSH via Linux server, and we can do this stuff on easily via Apache Guacamole. So let's start on installation of Apache Guacamole. So here is the documentation which I create. So let's start. First we need to add the repository on the Ubuntu. It may take a little time based on the internet speed. It's done. So let's upgrade the Ubuntu server now. Okay, now we need to install all the dependencies which is required by Apache Guacamole. Whole documentation available on the official site of Apache Guacamole. So I just collected some bulk stuff to install it in one shot. We need to wait for a few minutes. Once it completes, let me pause the video. Yes, it got installed. So let's move to the next step. Now we need to install Java on this Ubuntu server. So currently there is no Java installed. So we just need to install. Let's use OpenJDK Java 11. Check the Java version now, it should be installed. So we have OpenJDK 11.0.19. Let's move to the next step. Now we need to add a new user for the Tomcat, because Apache Guacamole run only on the Apache Tomcat. So user is to install Apache Tomcat 9. Installation is done. Now let's enable the Tomcat for boot up. Now let me start the Apache Tomcat first, then we can only enable it. So let's start it and enable it. Check the status of Apache Tomcat 9. Let's reboot it, restart it for one time. Okay, it's working fine. To test, we can do telnet. It's working fine. Now go to the next step. Now let's do installation of Apache Guacamole. So we'll move to the temp folder first, like this, and now download all the packages from the Apache Guacamole official site. You can go to download here, like downloads here. Like I have already set up the links here to download the files, but you can download it from here. Like this is the release, which version you want to install in the Apache Guacamole. So this is the server, this is the Tomcat Java file, and this is for the authentication header, and this is for the JDBC connection. So let's start with the downloading the files. That's file done. Now let's download the server file. It's done. Now download the auth JDBC, which is used to connect Apache Guacamole to the MySQL database. Now we need to download a connector as well. So all the files downloaded now. Now we need to extract that files. So let's do it. rxpcf. Let's extract first of all server file. Extracted. Now second auth JDBC file. Extracted. Now let's unzip this MySQL connector file. You can download it from an official website of MySQL. Let's extract too. Now let's compile the first. Create the two directories, one is for the lib and one is for the extension. Let's go to this. Now we need to compile the Apache Guacamole to make a proper working scenario. So the steps to compile this: configure the application, also create initial run this server later. So here. Now we need to make and install. So to install the Guacamole, we need to run two commands: make and make install. It will install Apache Guacamole on Ubuntu. it may take time a little bit due to server performance issue and other things. So the compilation and installation both are done. Now we need to run the next command, ldconfig, to rebuild search path for the libraries. So let's do this. Then now we need to enable the Guacamole because installation is done. So start. Now we need to set up the var file to run on a Tomcat server. So here, let's move the Guacamole file which we downloaded from the official website of Apache Guacamole. And now link it to the web apps. Then now we need to copy the extension which we downloaded from the official website of MySQL. So let's say cp MySQL connection.jar file to etc Guacamole and lib which we created earlier. Now we also need to move extension like the Guacamole connector file. To the extension directory. Now we need to configure Apache Tomcat to run Guacamole as a home directory. We need to define Guacamole home path which is in etc Guacamole, so Tomcat can read it. Now we need to create a database, install. After that installation done, we'll create a database named Apache Guacamole_db and we'll create one user Guacamole user and we'll set up a password and we'll give the permission to that particular database. start MySQL minus -p. Okay, let's create the database first. Database creation done. Now let's create user and password select solutions. Now give the permissions. Let flush privilege and exit. Now we need to import all the schemas to our database. So for that we need to run this command get guacamole or ZPC. There is a lot of schema. Just convert SQL to our newly created database. It's done. Now let's go to the next step. Now we need to create one file which is guacamole properties and put all the configuration for the MySQL connection here, and we'll replace with password. Now we'll link, finishing up with a symbolic link. Let's create a symbolic link with the guacamole and restart both of the things. Let's see service running fine or not. It's working fine. And let's see about guacamole. It's working fine as well. So test the guacamole is working or not. So for this, just go open the public IP, and here we have. Now log in with the default credentials. Here, and now I already have configured the remote desktop session. Let me show you how we can configure here. So just go to connections, and if you have already, then you can modify it, but if you don't have, you can just create a new connection and you can do all the configuration here. Let me show my existing RDP configuration. So like we can put any name here. It's and then we need to select the protocol, which is RDP, and after the we need to set up the concurrency limits, like maximum number of connections like 10. If you have remote desktop for multiple users, we can set up it accordingly here. And the parameters, we need to define the host name. It should be like DNS or like public IP, and the port number and the username and the password. And we need to select the security mode to be any, and ignore server certificate. After that, we can set up performance like wallpaper, theming, font smoothing, all of the things here, and just hit save. And now we can go to home and just click here. Now we have Windows on the remote desktop session via guacamole. Now let's remove some unnecessary stuff for the Tomcat. So let's go to the fine tuning and cleanup part. So just remove all other things which we installed earlier. Now remove the root path, because right now currently it's showing in this way. So we can remove all these things by using this command. And we need to create a symbolic link with the guacamole root directory. So let's see. Sorry, we just need to change the version name. If you have Tomcat 8, you can put here Tomcat 8 version, but I have Tomcat 9, so I need to use the Tomcat 9 to link with the root directory. Now restart it. Let's check. It's start working. Let's test it again. It should open Guacamole. It's looking fine. I think linking is not working. Let's see what issue here. We missed Tomcat version, so let's do it one more time. Now link with Tomcat 9. Restart it now. Let's try it. And it's working fine. Here we can access it, and here is the complete guide for how you can set up it with the Nginx reverse proxy. So I'll share the link on the talk on the comment section. You can follow the instruction and you can set up all these things. Thanks for the watching. Thank you.